All right, hey guys, welcome to our show. I'm Carl.
I'm Nathan.
And today we're going to be talking about bizarre solutions to the world's problems. These are like weird things that people come up with to solve the world's problems. The first one comes from us from Russia. A lot of interesting things going on in Russia on the internet. And what they do is the winters are pretty fierce in Russia. It snows, it's cold. You got to wear those big furry hats, you know. So in airports, in order to keep the runways clear, what they do is they actually attach a fighter jet engine onto a truck. And they got to do that to keep the snow clear. So they actually fire up the engine. And they do that on their train tracks too. And actually in Boston... Boston, yeah. Boston born, whatever.
Boston is awesome!
So they took that idea and they have a truck called Snowzilla where they got this jet engine attached to the truck and they drive it on the railroad tracks, clears all the snow. Yeah.
Well, more crazy stuff in Russia.
Okay.
In addition to snow melting machines with jet engines on the back, there is a National Sex Day.
Ooh!
Don't get too excited.
Okay.
But maybe you should get really excited.
Yeah.
Especially if you're Russian. You didn't know this already. Since 2006...
How could you live in Russia? If there was a National Sex Day, you're going to know. Everybody knows.
I mean, I know. Well, I'm not Russian.
Yeah.
But I still know.
We don't know.
I'm going to remember this.
Yeah.
Okay, on September 12th, every year, it's National Sex Day. Everyone gets off work for the purpose of having sex to procreate. Now, they're trying to solve a low population problem in Russia, not by getting people to move there, but by just having more sex. Now, in addition to this...
That sounds awesome.
Sounds an interesting solution to a strange problem.
Yeah.
I wonder why it's like, why does China have so many more people?
Right?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe
what do they do? Maybe they take lessons from, maybe they have multiple. They always have those vacation weeks, I feel like, in Asia, where it's like Golden Week or something, and they're off for a week. Maybe they're just having sex that whole time. So, National Sex Day, that's like Valentine's Day for men, basically, is what that is. We need that here in America.
So in addition to that, everyone who gets knocked up on that day, about 9 months later, span of your average pregnancy, they give away prizes to people who have babies at that point in time.
Okay.
Now the prizes can range from a 4x4 Jeep, so you can go off-roading in Siberia with your new baby,
Right.
to an apartment. I guess people are having sex in the snow, unless it's melted snow by a giant
Fighter engine, yeah.
A giant fire engine.
Okay.
To, if you're lucky, a refrigerator, so you can keep your food from spoiling and feed your newborn baby.
That's awesome. So you get to have sex, a National Sex Day, and then 9 months later, you get a beautiful baby, and you get the prize, like
a refrigerator.
Let's move to Russia. I don't see why not. Well, okay. Another thing going on in the world, in Japan, more and more women are entering the workforce. It's traditionally been a male-dominated workforce, and it's very competitive, very tense, very stressful. And the women are getting stressed, and they're coming home and they're crying. They're getting home and they're just sad, stressed out, crying. And it's actually becoming a problem. I mean, stress is a problem. It creates a lot of issues. So how do they solve this? Well, a company called Ikemeso Danshi, which means cute man, has come up with a solution. And basically, a woman can go online. If she's had a hard day at work, she comes home, she can go online, she can order herself a cute man to come over and wipe away her tears with some soft tissues. And besides that, they also will watch a movie with you. So they'll cuddle, watch a movie, and just wipe her tears away, make her feel good.
Are there that many women in Japan that come home from work and just cry? Like their workday is that bad that there is actually a demand for this deliver a man to your house to wipe away your tears and watch a movie with you product?
Yeah, apparently so. Yeah. So, after visiting Russia for National Sex Day, we can go to Japan and console women.
Have you heard of the men there that go on the streets and they solicit women to bring them into a bar, and the women will start paying for the men to hang out with them. It's like a reverse prostitution type thing. Not necessarily prostitution. I forgot what they're called,
Yeah.
but we're going to talk about that in another video.
Same thing, but it was men to go in and have it's a conversation bar or something like that, where they basically buy the women drinks and the women have engaging conversations. And actually, they would go out on dates with their man. And, I guess presumably there's no sex involved, so it was different than prostitution, but it was just hanging out
What if it was National Sex Day?
on that day. Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Go to a date bar. We're just going to go on a date. It's National Sex Day, but then...
Just following the rules.
I wish Japan and Russia would just form one country.
Jusha.
Russia. That would be crazy. Now, aside from Russia and Japan, my two favorite countries, London and the Netherlands are worried about an issue with drones.
Okay.
There's little robot machines flying around. There's more and more of them every day around the world. Now, the big worry about these is that terrorists could, figure out how to use drones because they're pretty cheap, and launch remote attacks with them. Maybe somehow take down airplanes. I'm not really sure how that would work, but apparently it's so much of an issue that they aren't taking the simple route and just shooting down the drones, or I don't know. Maybe they don't want to injure the drones, but instead they're training eagles to fly into them, grab them with their claws, and just throw them to the ground.
What?
Yeah, and there's videos on YouTube that you can watch this of. You just see an eagle flying. It literally comes out of nowhere and then grabs onto the drone, and then you just see it spinning out of control and thrown to the ground. And it doesn't hurt the eagles at all.
Right.
It works. It works really well.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And this is starting to... Now, I would think this would be something we did in America. America. Because, our national bird is the eagle.
Bald eagles, mofos.
But, it's London and the Dutch are mostly concerned about this. And it's starting to catch hold. As you can see in the YouTube video, it does work. The link is going to be in the description of this. So, they're really putting effort into this, and it's going to become something that I guess will defend the population against drone attacks.
Okay. But what about this? What if, instead of using a drone, I'm going to train an eagle to do what I want it to do, and now you're going to have eagle attacks in the air? That's what I would do.
That's what I would do, too. Well, I have heard that... the military has figured out a way to control things like beetles or insects or flies by putting little electrodes in their brain and stimulating certain parts of it to make it go in certain directions. So they can control them like little zombies.
Okay.
So potentially that could work with eagles as well. They put little wires into the brains of eagles, and then they could control them like they're eagle zombies. Or zombie eagles. And then you have a camera. You can go pretty fast though.
Right.
That'd be fun.
Ah, that would be fun. Yeah. You could hook that up to pigeons and mess with your neighbors.
Stimulate their brains and just poop everywhere.
Yeah, just poop on command.
It's funny. Anyways, that's the end of this episode. Watch every single other video that we have now. And bye.
Bye.